Now we're going to try it with the selfie camera. All right, let's keep going. Turn my music back on. All right. 6, 8, 9, 10. Come on. Yeah, so today honestly, we're just doing what we can. This is a really cool room. It says like outside, it says like record your set. And usually when you go to a gym, what happens? Well, you're told you can't record. So I am happy that I actually have a room to record in. So I'm just gonna be spamming these videos, spamming them. Boom, 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 record, record, record. Keep working out. So get here early every morning this week, do my weightlifting workout, have some protein, take a short nap before work, and yeah, it's gonna be the week, you know. But yeah, so hope you guys are having a good day. I'm thinking about the name for my fitness channel. I don't know if I want it to be like Maverick Fit, Activated Maverick. I don't know. That has to do with my personality profile on the predictive index. I'm a big fan of personality profiles and stuff. So, all right, but let's up the weight for tricep push downs. All right. Jeez, man. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people record, and actually, I do. Also, I'm testing out some new mental um, models. What is a mental model? Just a way of thinking, you know. Can you actually think yourself into a mindset and an attitude which causes behaviors to actually get the results you want? That's the question we all want to know. Everybody has dreams, but so many people give up. How do we actually get to those dreams? It's hard. You know, oftentimes we have things in our environment and our nature working against us. But what if we switch our perspective? I'm going to move this. So, let's see here. Oh, that's a way better angle. So, what if we switch the way we think and said our environment is working for us instead of against us? Not to say that you're not going to go through adversity, but if you force yourself to think that things are working out for you instead of against you, then you're going to look for the things that are working for you. You're going to look for those opportunities. And if something's not working for you, even in that situation where things aren't working for you, mentally you're already looking for things that are benefiting you. So there's really no downside to that. Okay, get another set. Now we need to lighten this weight. For real. That was like 72.5 pounds. I'm gonna go to 47.5. So, also random. A lot of people ask me what my routine is, what I eat. I don't do anything special. My protein is from Walmart. All my supplements, it's like this is what I have for supplements. I have beta alanine. I have nitric oxide. I haven't taken any of these this morning. This beta alanine is already in my normal pre-workout, also from Walmart. And then I have these essential amino acid pills that keep my blood sugar from dropping super low and stabilizes me, because if I have a hard workout and like I cannot, like it is difficult for me to fast sometimes because the way my blood sugar drops. So essential amino acid pills really helps with that, you know. So yeah, but before we continue, let's go ahead and pop some nitric oxide. 3 pills. But yeah, guys, that's all I've ever done. Just normal stuff. And if you wonder what my goal is to have a physique that when a Hollywood exec or a casting agent looks at me, they say, I don't know what it is, but we need him. That's the goal, you know, to make money, you know, off of it and then inspire others. But let's keep going. Okay. Drop set, 47.5 to 32.5. All right, drop set again. Going down to 22.5 now. To get the blood pump. Focus. Oh my gosh. Whew. And that is, honestly, it's probably it for triceps right now. So now, let's do the opposite. Let's move this thing from the top to the bottom. Focus on some curls. Man, let's change the music. Right now we're listening to, I don't think you can see that. Basically the Severance theme. It's like a remix of it called the Severance theme, Deep Tech. But now we're going to listen to Metro Boomin' Red Bull Symphonic Performance, starting off with the hit song Where Ya At with Future and Drake. So where your butt was at when people tried to run off? Where your butt was at when they switched sides? Where was your butt? when they didn't believe. All right, let's see. Jeez. Okay. All right, we're gonna move this to switch angles again. All right. So we just did 22.5. Now we're gonna do 32.5. So, yeah. Waiting for the arms to rest a bit. Trying to think what else I can communicate. Oh, I have a big goal of losing 10 pounds this week. I'm going to lose 10 pounds this week. I'm going to be 170 by Friday morning. 170. What day is today? I'm not gonna tell you. But yeah, 170 by Friday morning. Be in the 160s by Saturday morning. That is the goal for me. So yeah. Now we're listening to Jumpman. Jumpman is such a great song by Drake. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Okay. Take another little break. Let's get a sip. She was trying to join the team. I told her, wait. Chicken wings and fries. We'd go on dates. Nobu. I just throw the private dinner in LA. I don't do that. One day, I'm gonna throw that private dinner in LA. You know who's gonna be there? All the stars. Kevin Hart, The Rock, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sandra Bullock. Everybody's gonna be there. It's gonna be a great time. Also, for reference, my height is 5'5". It's a vibe. My current weight is 179. I cut down from 206/201 because I would fluctuate. Because I was in a rough season of life where I didn't really have time to focus on my fitness that much. Yeah. So, and I'm 3'3". So, yeah. All right, let's pick another song. Check my arms have rested enough. Let's go ahead and pick Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar, because that is a fire song too. Gosh, jeez. That was 42.5. Now we're going up to 52.5. I gotta chill. Okay. Trying to think of things people ask me often. Oh, if you have a lower back problem, you don't have to. I'm not a doctor. I don't really think you have to get surgery if you have a lower back problem. I think that you can fix it by literally just doing dead hangs where your whole body's extended, breathing through your diaphragm so your torso relaxes, and allowing your legs to pull your lower back apart. And when it's at its most relaxed, if you can grip on the pull-up bars and jerk yourself, then usually, if your back has got tight or compressed, you should feel a pop. It should pop open, because that's what happens for me at least. And then, if you do weighted back extensions, starting off on the lowest weight possible and doing like 100 reps, and you do that every day and slowly progressive overload while stretching and doing the cobra stretch, then you can often fix any lower back issues that you have. Yeah, so I want to test this angle, see if I bring it closer, what that looks like. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, let's get it. Oh my gosh. Jeez, man. Man. So much about fitness is with angles, man. Like, but I think, I think that you only need angles when you don't look the same in person as you do online. My goal is to, at whatever angle people look at me, they see, they're like, yo, it don't matter how you shoot him, he's got it. I don't want to have to switch angles just so someone can see a good perspective of me. I don't want to do that. I want to just look good at whatever angle. So, yeah. Oh, my end weight goal is like 150. Once again, 5'5". And people who have competed before, I haven't competed ever. Once again, national competition coming up. They understand that when I say 150, it is realistic when you want to step on stage. A lot of my friends are like, why do you need to be 150? That's so light. But I'm like, we have so much fat in our bodies that we choose not to recognize. Like, contrary to popular belief, I'm definitely over 20% body fat right now. Definitely, because, you know, you got what's under here. So, you know, got that fat around that belly and that lower back. It's crazy. So, back, I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Okay, let's do some NF. We're moving up to 62.5. Okay. All right. Horrible set. 5 reps. So we're about to start dropping. So let's go ahead and go from 62 to 42.5. The main thing with me getting down 10 pounds in a week has nothing to do with these weights. This is just to maintain. It's literally the cardio. The cardio and eating high protein foods, having a lot of water, and yeah, that's it. Being in a caloric deficit. Plus, according to what ChatGPT says, 200 grams of lean turkey, 200 grams of if you have 200 grams worth of protein in lean turkey, and you don't add anything to it, that's only 800 calories. So 200 grams of protein, you're definitely full, you're definitely satiated. And 800 calories, you're definitely not overeating. So then if you throw in like a cupcake before bed, that's like, I don't know, 400 calories. That's a heavy cupcake right there, 400 calories cupcake. I think you'll be good. Now you gotta have money to pay for all that protein every day, and that's the main thing. That's why I really don't have like this like crazy strict routine, because protein is expensive, and I soon will be wealthy. I soon will have a sponsorship by Gymshark, somebody, Young LA, getting more than 10K a month with sponsorships and also movie deals and everything else. So, yeah, let's jump in. Here we go. All right. Here we go. So, okay. All right. Moving down to 27.5 now for the weights. Take another drink. Also, whenever I do my pre-workout, I always add salt because my body, as much water as I drink, you gotta have your electrolytes. My body gets super dehydrated so fast. Man. Also, I believe that if you're watching this, anything I'm doing, you can do it too. I think that you should be delusional when it comes to being who you want to be. I believe that God wants the best for you. I believe that you have been given the drive to do what you need to do, but you have to choose to believe that you can do it and put in the work to get there, however long it takes. Yeah, you have to accept the fact that you have permission to have boundaries. Like, accept that you have permission to have boundaries for your life. You don't just have to give in to what people say around you. This is coming from someone who did not believe he was allowed to have boundaries or standards for himself. He just had to give in to what everybody else said around him. Yeah. And I am choosing to believe and have a higher mentality than what I formerly had when it comes to that. So, yeah. Let's do a different song now. Igor's theme, Tyler the Creator. All right, here we go. 27.5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ride around town, they gon' feel this work. Ride around town, they gon' feel. Oops, I was loud. My bad. I said ride around town, they gon' feel this work. Man, best artists of our time, musically, I truly believe come from hip hop. Like, this is why. Because, so if you know how marketing works, whatever is put in front of you is what you emulate. And you often have to identify with it in some way to want to emulate that. A man sees a man shaving in a commercial who's in shape. He wants to be in shape. If he's already a man, he's like, yo, that looks cool. He starts to emulate that even as a kid. We do it with our parents. Little girls imitate their mom, little boys imitate their dad. There are exceptions, of course. So, for a artist like Tyler, the Creator, or even Childish Gambino, to reach the heights that they have reached, they have to be so much more creative than their counterparts. I mean, for example, Ed Sheeran is a great songwriter, but Ed Sheeran's not making movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ed Sheeran isn't directing anything. Like, due to the ratio of, minority to majority artists, the amount of, like, things that Tyler, the Creator, and Childish Gambino have done, like, written tons of songs for movies, like entire soundtracks, directing, writing movies, even when it comes to their own building of their albums, it's so individualized. But hip hop is an individualized art form. Oftentimes like, if you grow up in a hip hop environment, like, if you didn't write your song, like, it's so funny when I meet friends and they're like, yo, I can rap, and then it'll be like, they'll like recite some rap song. I'm like, you can't rap, you can just recite words. Like, the art of rapping is writing and delivery. Singing itself is an art because of the vocal modulation. It is more about delivery. Rapping is about writing and delivery. Singing is about delivery. Singing, songwriting, well, it's about writing and delivery, but rap, hip hop, specific rap is all encompassing. Hip hop is technically the culture. So, yeah. Okay, here we go, guys. Listen, get on this. No Big Deal, Kato on the track, and Project Pat, Never Going Back. This song, listen, if you didn't know, now you know. Super fire. I've taken a very long rest, which is great. Okay, all right, we've already been recording for like 30 minutes, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Never Going Back. Here we go. All right. Man. Whew. I feel like this arm is pumped way more than this arm. Also, random, I can't wait to get ripped so I can see. I think that's my brachialis in between there more. Like 10 pounds. By Friday morning, I'm gonna see that. So, yeah. All right. Well, we did our tricep and bicep push. We're gonna move on. But thank you for watching this portion of the video. Believe in yourself. Peace out. Remember, don't Don't quit. Don't quit, y'all. Peace out. God loves you. You're created with a purpose. You're not perfect, but you're worth it. And if I had to pick my favorite fitness influencer, probably be Greg Doucette. He doesn't lie. I'm not saying other people lie, but like he's the type of guy who's not going to tell you to reverse diet because that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Like, if you're not losing weight, it's because you're eating too much. Let's just be honest. Law of thermodynamics, baby. Deuces.